the bottom right spawn position, we've got the blue Danish Protoss player playing for FX Open, the European division. It is BabyKinght. And in the top right spawn position, as one fan is enthusiastically clapping for the blue Protoss, in the top right it is Team Liquid's player. He is in a bit of a difficult situation right now. He is down a game. He could get eliminated here if he's not careful. It is Liquid's TLO.
Okay, there was a lot of people cheering for TLO there.
A lot, like 3.
A lot. We're at the side stage, by the way, everyone. So we'll be on the main stage later on, and we actually are on the main stage as well. There's people over there. We're being restreamed, so that is all good. But yeah, basically, in terms of opening, Entomb Valley in vertical spawn positions does favour the Protoss a bit.
Yeah, this actually, it is luckily not horizontal.
Yep, horizontal is broken as broken can be.
Yeah, that would be even worse for Zerg, because he would have to expand towards the Protoss player in this situation. That would be absolutely horrible. Luckily, that's not what's happening. BabyKinght is going to be playing a different style again. He lost game 1 playing a Gateway expand, and he won the next 2 games playing a Forge build. So he's going back to the style he tried in game 1. He is up a game. He can afford to take some risks. Maybe he's going to play a very aggressive style again, like he did in game 1.
Yeah, we've got a actual hatch first out of TLO.
Yeah, he loves to do that versus Protoss.
It's a really bold move, and it's going to pay off for him this game because there isn't a Forge first. But if there was a Forge first, you're just opening yourself up to be cannon rushed.
Yeah,
that's generally why Zerg players don't do it.
It is true. Cannon rushing is still possible. TLO has been consistently opening with hatchery first on ladder, but in this tournament I have not seen him do it as often. So this is really an indication that TLO might feel that he's on the ropes a little bit, takes a bit of a risk. He doesn't know what his opponent's doing. It could be a Forge expand, but a Forge expand is less likely on this map because of the big ramp. Yeah,
that's the trouble. Basically, if BabyKinght wanted to go for the fast expansion on this map, you have 2 ways of doing it. Some Protoss players just go and try and wall off this massively long ramp. Others just use the vertical position between the actual ramp to the main and just go directly vertical. And that is an interesting wall off, but it's still very, very long. So I think BabyKinght feels that it's safer just to get a couple of units out, go for that Mothership core, double Zealot aggression. He's done pretty much every game so far. Well, every game but 1. 2 games. There's only been 3 games, so every game but 1 is...
He's done it in 1 game.
Has
the
he?
first game.
No, he's done it.
No, he did 2 Forge expands.
Oh yeah, he did. You're right. I take it back. Anyway, so what we've got now is basically a situation where TLO, he should be fine to defend this. His spawning pool is finished. He's got 2 Zerglings out, so they need to actually go and scout and see that this is coming. But he shouldn't have worried too much. BabyKinght just running that Zealot and checking for the 3rd, just as he should, because ultimately, if TLO had blindly gone for a quick 3rd, it would have been down by now at 4 minutes 30. Yeah,
it would have. The Overlord has seen the Nexus go down. The Overlord poked in there and was like, oh, there's no expansion here, that's weird. And then he poked back in and was like, oh, the expansion's there. I'm good. There's no 4-gate or any kind of really weird stuff coming my way. But it is the standard 2 Zealot Mothership core pressure coming in here, and the next 2 Queens on island. This is a repeat of the first game, really, where BabyKinght also pushed in and was able to kill 2 Queens, and he might be able to do the same again. Has to be careful. His Mothership core is getting really low. Does not want to lose that. The Zealots are getting trapped here. Nice micro by TLO, pulling his drones to make sure his Queen stays alive. But is it going to be enough? Is that Queen going to live? It's on very low HP, but so is the Mothership core, and TLO comes out victorious, but does end up losing a few Zerglings. Actually, not a single worker killed their medals. That was a good defense.
Really good defense. Keeping the Queen up important as well. TLO does have 3 Queens though, so if he had lost it, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But behind this BabyKinght, he's got his Nexus nearly complete. He's getting the Forge down now and the Gateway. Just getting that wall off, making sure that he is a bit safer from any counter-aggression. But TLO not planning on doing that, just pumping out as many drones as he can.
Yeah, so not as successful of an harassment as we've seen in the first game out of BabyKinght. What is TLO going to do, though? He was able to win the first game in an exact repeat of this game, basically. I mean, BabyKinght is doing the exact same build. Forge, double Gateway, and a Stargate. And he wasn't ready for the Roach Ling all-in that Liquid TLO was throwing at him. But 4 gases out of TLO.
Yeah, 4 gases in the game where he went for that Roach Ling all-in. He got the 3 gases down, so...
Yep.
But then, having said that, he does have speed on its way. I'm feeling Nudalisks.
Yeah, me too. He's getting an early relative... Ah, well, there is the Roach Warren.
Yeah, there is the Roach Warren.
Maybe BabyKnight. Oh
maybe.
God.
This is the sort of thing where it's difficult to tell, because you can go for this sort of all-in with the 4th gas and still put on a lot of pressure. And it would be a good time to put on pressure for BabyKnight, for TLO rather, because BabyKnight's getting the Oracle out. But that just means that he can't go in head-up engagements that well.
No, this is too late. This is not going to be a Roach Ling on
No, it's not going to hit in time. And he's also getting the Infestation pit down. So basically now he's probably going to go Swarm Hosts.
That would be really cool. Would love to see some Swarm hosts coming out. He's first going to have to defend against the first Oracle that we currently see. Actually, no, that's an hallucinated Phoenix. The first Oracle is about to pop out of the Stargate right now. The hallucinated Phoenix is going to be able to see everything, sees the Spore Crawler, sees the Roach Warren, and even gets to see that beautiful Infestation Pit morphing, and sees the attempt at a third base with the Mothership Core. What the hell are you doing there, Mothership Core? That's a risky maneuver out of BabyKnight, sending his Mothership Core that far out on the map. We'll see. Did he see that? Yes, he did see the third base in a weird position.
Yeah, a little bit of mind games there, but once it's been scouted, this is a really vulnerable position to put it in.
It is very vulnerable.
But ultimately, TLO is only up against some Oracle harassment, so nothing too much to push in, just a couple of sentries, 2 Zealots, and that Mothership Core on its way over. The first Swarm Host is on its way, though, and Swarm Hosts, you need a good number of them for it to be at all effective.
Yeah, one is not really that effective. We see the Enduring Locust also coming in. Here come the Oracles at the right side of the map as the third base is getting pressured. This is very well played by BabyKnight. He's going to be focusing down a Queen, but there are some transfusions. There is a third Queen on the high ground, not quite able to get into the action. The one Oracle very low on HP. It's going to try to engage with one of the Queens. In the meantime, the base has been forced to cancel or got killed off. The Roaches in the meantime attacking. Action all around the map. These Roaches are going to do a lot of damage. BabyKnight not paying attention, doesn't drop the force field, and the Roaches kill that sentry.
Yeah, that sentry going down is a massive problem right now for BabyKnight. The cannon is also getting focused, and there's just nothing here to defend. A Warpaint of Stalkers is coming through.
Oh, nice force fields. Gets the force fields. Oh, he traps them. Very well played there by BabyKnight. These Roaches are not going to be able to do much. They will kill a sentry, maybe, baby?
No, the sentry gets pulled back. Good play by BabyKnight still. And just really, these force fields were absolutely perfect. Just what BabyKnight needed after losing one. The Oracles did get a couple of kills. 5 workers are dead, and that actually puts BabyKnight ahead by 8.
Yeah, BabyKnight in a really good position right now. TLO is still on 2 bases. He's got Enduring Locust about to finish up. Of course, going to make those Locusts a lot more powerful. The Swarm Host is going to be spawning their first round of Locusts right now and start assaulting the Protoss base. BabyKnight not really ready for this yet.
No, he is not prepared for it. The Swarm Hosts are just going to... They're relentless. And the reason he's not prepared for this is because while he's got a Void Ray and the... Oh, the Observer! This is a bit of an issue because suddenly there is no Overseer for TLO here, and he needs that in order to pick off the Observer, and really his only anti-air is that one Queen.
Yeah, the Queen, there was an Infestor there, but it didn't have enough energy for a Fungal, and a single Queen would not have been able to beat a charged up Void Ray, and that Void Ray, of course, did use that prismatic alignment.
Lurlian, look at this, mass cannons being chucked down. BabyKnight knows he's in a bit of problems, and the reason he's in problems against Swarm Host is because he doesn't have a Colossus. Without the Colossi, you do not have the splash damage. Without the High Templar, you do not have the storms.
Oh, Swarm Host, where are you going?
Swarm Host drunk, go home. Go home, Swarm Host. But yes, the point is, without Splash, you can't deal with the Locust, and they're free, they can just keep coming. The Queens pushing back that Void Ray, and really, the one thing I'd say with this composition is, without any Hydras or without any Corruptors, what is ultimately TLO's anti-air? It's just those Queens.
Yeah, those Queens. That's it.
It's okay at the moment, but there's, well, only a handful of them, and there's more and more Void Rays on the way through.
He is moving a Spore Crawler forward. That Spore is going to be helping out a little bit, of course. The Locust now going to be working away at. What are they going to be working away at? They're going to try to get a cannon kill here as BabyKnight trying to buy as much time as possible. He's getting a third base. He's getting Colossi out. Every second that passes, TLO gets into more trouble.
Yeah, and wave after wave of these Locusts are just allowing TLO to be more and more cost effective. He's trying to knock down that pylon, does manage to get it. The first Colossus has just popped. Extended Thermal Lance, though, is still a good 50 seconds away from completion. He needs that oh so badly. And now he's just starting to work away at the Locust, but upgrade-wise, TLO, he has nothing. So that's the one area that perhaps he could have improved upon. But now, just relentless wave upon wave now. And while this third is trying to come down for BabyKnight, these Lings are going to shut it down and force a counter.
I don't think they will.
Don't you think they will?
No, I don't think they will. He cannot really commit there. I mean, the Colossi will just walk over there and kill them. The next wave of Locusts wasn't ready yet, so those Zerglings would have probably died. The Locust now going into the third base. TLO knows he has no third of his own, and he has to find some way to prevent BabyKnight from taking a third, because he's already in a difficult position, 2 base, 2 base. If it goes 3 base Protoss against 2 base Zerg, that becomes nearly unwinnable. Yeah,
in come the Lings now. They are just going to do a little bit of extra damage. The Nexus is going to be in some problems, but the 2 Colossi are there. They're not attacking down yet, but all the Locusts have died. The Zerglings were cleaned out. BabyKnight looks to be stabilizing, but in we come now to the natural base. The gateway unpowered, but look at how many cannons there are, Lurlian.
There's a lot of cannons in position there. The Colossi standing there, double Colossi production coming out. Thermal Lance has finished up. Oh, nice Fungo here on the Void Rays, but not any Fungo to follow it up. Not the DPS out of the Queens. The Queens have a lot of energy. They can go and, of course, transfuse each other to help deal with the Void Rays. So many Colossi coming out on the field. The fourth one is now popping. They have +1. There's 4 of them. They have Thermal Lance. This is difficult for TLO.
It is difficult for him, but the thing is he's got 20 Swarm hosts out on the field. That is a huge number, able to deal an awful lot of damage relentlessly. And the Colossi are pinned back. TLO's doing the right thing, pushing into both bases.
Is he going to get the third there? So close. The Locust trying to snipe the third.
He's got it.
Getting it. That is a really important thing of that for TLO. Needed that to be able to stay in this game, and he probably needs an own third base pretty soon.
Yeah, he needs to get his own third, or he needs to do some good damage. But for the moment, he's just getting Vipers out. He's actually gone Hive Tech on just 2 base. So that is a bold move in itself. But those Vipers, the Abducts are going to be oh so important. And as we saw there, a single Oracle was taken out at the natural base of TLO. But BabyKnight, he's just having to sit back. He can't break this without considerably more units.
No, some more Locusts coming into the third. Might force a cancel in. No, the Colossi are in range, and they should be able to clean this up. Liquid TLO, and he's keeping it up. He now has 2 Vipers.
There's the Abduct. Absolutely money Abduct there. And he needs to get another one, though. One of the Vipers with the energy nearly died. That is not what TLO wants.
No, he still has 1 Viper with enough energy. Is going to be consuming one of his Evo chambers who have been placed at the front. Look at those Locusts going in.
Look
Another
at that Abduct. Absolutely
Abduct
brilliant.
Out of the Liquid player. Very well done, but there's still 5 Colossi on the field.
Yeah, these Colossi are desperate to try and make something work, but what BabyKnight really needs is to try and break this, and I just don't think he's going to be able to. TLO streaming wave upon wave of Locusts, and he's getting more Vipers out behind this. He's got a lot of Queens on the field as well, ready for those transfuses. He's got the Evolution Chamber there for the Consume to get more energy, but TLO is completely all in. He's got no additional expansion.
The Locust at the third once more, Maddles.
Yep,
they are undefended, and once again the third going to go down. BabyKnight is investing so much in his third base, and it keeps on getting killed. Here comes BabyKnight though. He's had enough. He wants to break this.
He wants to break it, but there was a good Abduct going down there. A single Colossus was taken out very early on. Where is the Observer? That is the important thing. And if it is over the army, then it's absolutely fine, because the Swarm host can get protected. But with the single Overseer there, with the Queens, if it snipes off suddenly, BabyKnight just can't break it. He's only got a single detector.
Abduct is ready. Here they come again. 2 abductions going down. The Colossi getting sworn into the Locust, and 2 of them go down. Oh, only 1 falls.
Really?
He needs more energy for more Abducts. Those Colossi are starting to work their way through the defenses of Liquid's TLO. Is he going to be able to do it?
We'll wait and see. There goes down a Blinding Cloud. The Locusts do manage to get a Colossus. The Wanderers are slightly too far forward, but as we're seeing, yet again, BabyKnight forced back for the time being. We've got yet more Swarm hosts in production, more Infestors in production. The Vipers consuming as fast as they can these Evolution Chambers, but these Abducts so far from TLO have been ace.
BabyKnight is starting to mine now. His third base is not up. He's not long distance mining. Another beautiful Abduct. That Colossus is definitely dead. He is doing a wonderful job. Another one getting abducted. BabyKnight, he's down 40 to 50 supply right now. Even though they've been 2 base versus 2 base, TLO makes it work with the super cost-effective Swarm host. If you look at the resources lost tab, I mean the units lost tab, it is insane here. Yeah, it is insane.
It is insanely cost-effective going Swarm host, especially in this sort of number, and the Colossi count is getting lower and lower. BabyKnight hasn't got the gas to sustain this. He cannot resupply as much as he'd want. This game is all but over. TLO has got his third up. He's mining from it, and just look at this. There's just so many Swarm hosts.
Yeah, he's got this.
He's in such an ace position. BabyKnight now under 100 supply, and that's usually the nail in the coffin when you're at about 20 minutes.
Yeah, BabyKnight tried to break TLO's position, but wasn't able to kill a single Swarm host. He killed a few, what did he kill? A few Queens, maybe a Spinecrawler or 2. He killed an Evolution Chamber that was there, but he wasn't able to really make a dent in any of the Vipers. Another beautiful abduction gonna be happening. Man, these Vipers are really kidnappers.
Well played.
GG, well played. Wow, wow, wow.